Oh, do the left boot. I'm still not over that. How long has it been, and I'm still not over that?
That's totally fine. I still occasionally listen to Mom's Spaghetti on loop because it's the best thing ever.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, beat Takeshi, Japanese spaghetti.
You only get one chance, or you're done. Game over. Alright, YouTube, why aren't you showing me that test stream? Wait for it.
Okay, I think I've done all of the things, because the stream is a live stream that is live, and the boob window is open, and by the boob window I mean that. Steam is primed and ready. The snoot is primed for booping. Ooh, even primed than I thought.
Why? It's so primed and so ready. I am ready to prime mate with it.
Meow. Now there's a thought. If someone from the South America turns 18, are they in their Amazon Prime? I'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. Something old enough to get a Brazilian.
Bamboleo, bamboleo. That's Spanish. I don't know what flavor of Spanish, but that's some kind of Spanish.
Look, the only thing I remember about Spanish is, very specifically now, the fact that a llama is only called a llama due to a very harsh, stupid misunderstanding from Spain.
I feel like that's a...
American made-up story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to quote my mother, you know how an orange is like a misunderstanding? And that was just the end of that thought.
I will give you an orange to last all time now.
Oh.
From what I understand, the Spain in general, just all of Spain, just end up in like South America, Central America, somewhere in there. And they come across this wild creature chewing on its own cud and prancing peacefully through the grass. And it's got this really long neck. It kind of looks like a camel. So they all stare off into the distance, and then they turn to the native. My French teacher always said Mayans, but we'll ignore that for a moment. They turn to the natives and say, "Como te llama?" At which point, the indigenous people are like, "What? Como te llama?" They don't speak Spanish, so they don't know what the hell you're saying. Don't just keep asking it. Actually point to it and try to like hand gest. Como te llama? Yama? Oh, say Yama! And from that moment onward, it was called a Yama. Ow!
But the funny thing is, in Spanish, Zama, spelled the same as llama in English, means flame. Oh! That sheep giraffe is called a flame! Hello, Lozzie. That was a very nice clap, by the way.
How do you know that back then they didn't actually have, like, hot rod stripes? You don't know! You weren't there! Do you have the camera? Where's the video?
Where's the blacksmith? I don't even want to know which end of you that came out of, Austin.
Look, I have water. Many things are coming out of many places right now, but preferably not onto my computer, thank you. Where's the blacks? There's something I haven't gotten over in a million years.
Pressing B to blow?
To be honest, never caught on with me as much.
Meow.
Mommy, I'm scared! What is he? Where's the blacksmith? What is he gonna go with? Where's the blacksmith? It's like the only Markiplier thing I remember, except that I still default to his Santa when I get frustrated.
You turn into a sandpit when you get frustrated?
Oh, you little kitties! Oh, you little bastard kitties! Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's it. That's all I go to.
Watermelon explosion victory. Feel like showing the game, OBS?
Combustion win?
There we go.
3.
Danganronpa.
By the way, the 8-bit sprite of, well, fake 8-bit sprite of Byakuya is precious. And I put all those n's in front of it because theories and predictions. I'm too right about too many things, Austin. And, you know, I've opened up the game simply because, much as we'd like to broadcast to the contrary, this isn't the Tess and Austin stand-up hour.
Are you sure?
No, I'm Dove. Or other flavors of deodorant. Incidentally, terrible tagline for a company called Sure. It won't let you down. It just looks like, sure, it won't let you down.
Okay, so what would be a good tagline for that?
Fresh. That's just it. But just with weird space. Like, lowercase f, capital R. Weird spacing. The strangest kerning you've ever seen on a tagline. And then there's just like
the
this
S
really...
just kind of Jim Henson's underneath the F-R-E-H.
There's a Batman symbol in there somewhere.
Damn, son! Sure, fresh! Da 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 da!
Do-ba-do-do-do-do-ba-do-do.
Ba da 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 ding!
I should start the chapter. I don't remember that, but that does sound like something that would happen on one of my streams. What's ooh fresh about? Oh wait, yeah, that was fucking Wii Party U. What's ooh fresh about a potato?
Do you really think that would happen in anyone else's stream besides yours, Tess? Really?
Meanwhile, Hyoko's being shady. What are you doing? Fucking building a shrine to your dead waifu. Fucking hell's bells. So, what are my predictions for this chapter then? Aussie boy, girl, friend, person... I don't know what's politically correct anymore. I only ever think of you as you.
Politically correct. I'd say a few things, but unfortunately there's no easy way to censor things if you're doing it live. So I'll pass for now. Okay, let's see here.
Good morning, everyone! Now then, let's show
you made
some
so many predictions about the
enthusiasm and make
next
sure to give it
game.
our all today.
Oh, here we are. Hyoko is going to be a target. Alright, so let's see here. Shit. The third case will open up in a hospital. I can't even read my own writing here. Mika's gonna kill Hyoko. And someone else.
I mean, looking over the ones that I predicted are going to die, I feel like Chiaki and Nagito feel too important to die in Chapter 3. And that, like, Nekomaru I said would be Chapter 4. And that just leaves Gundam and Ibuki. And of the two, I'm leaning towards Ibuki because she's just fun, but I want Gundam to stick around for longer because he's also fun. Because burn in the fires of pandemonium!
Ibuki
Just a thought.
will die. Okay.
Babada poopy. Grandpapa was an old bassoon. Sonia, how are your tits this morning? Are your fins damp lately?
You insolent fool!
Wait, hold on. Why
am sorry.
is a trombone considered a toot-toot? I always considered it a wow.
It's a slidey fart horn.
Ow.
You know, it belongs to the same family as the bendy sex whistle and the squeaky cheek exploder.
I am ashamed.
What? Okay.
Yeah, they're in the orchestra, you know, alongside the the thwack pots and the jazz coffin and the screech plank, the poppy tree trunk, sideways pea shooters. They're fun, and you know, it's led by Captain Flappy. You ever seen an orchestra, Austin? Haven't been in here for a
Granite,
while.
sediment, rust, cellophane. Oh God!
Yeah, I really should have checked in here sooner. Just, I haven't found a Monokuma in a while. And you know, girls hitch a Monokuma, woo. Anyway, Chiaki, how are your boobs that grew bigger by several sizes in the last trial somehow? She's still buffering, that's precious.
Hey,
Well, it's just because she's not a cardboard cutout in the trials. As you can see here, she most certainly is a cardboard cutout until you talk to her, so she's got nothing.
I'm sure she's got plenty of people nutting.
Like, I will not speak for my...
Anyway, all faff aside. We shall meet in the restaurant. That was faff, not fap. Calm your titties.
Close enough! Close enough to get the images flowing. What? Talk, please. Ow.
Hyoko's looking short this morning. Is she trying to pull something?
A muscle.
okay.
That's a thing? Don't tell me. Did she actually make a fucking shrine? I can't even make off-the-cuff remarks without being right.
Yay!
Hyoko, what is your damage? Her world is gonna be shattered when the others see it.
So was that not her? Oh.
I like how Nekomaru and Akane immediately show up like, hey, let's start a fight!
Oh God, Tess, if Ibuki's the third person to walk in this room. Okay, nope, never mind. Never mind. I was very worried there for a second.
Hey!
You have a nasty habit of predicting the first 3 people to show up in a room, and also the first 2 people to die in the chapter. Ugh.
No.
Damn it.
Is that considered a downgrade or an upgrade from you?
The army that supervised the construction of that one railway so Russia could get some warm water?
Good day.
Mega Man 9.5?
Good nom nom nomming!
I like how Ibuki just turned up basically being the, I was gonna say the prostitute, the policeman guy from fucking, what was it called? That one show that's set in France, but they all speak English, but the policeman speaks with a terrible, like he can't get any words right because he's supposed to be an Englishman speaking French, but it's in English, so he turns up and he says good moaning.
I want to watch
Something like
this.
this.
It's old.
I don't care how old it is, I still watch Hogan's Heroes.
What?
Hey!
Oh, you don't know about Hogan's Heroes? That's right, it would be kind of an American invention. Set in World War II, aired in the 70s, I believe. A team of somebodies get captured by the Nazis and get held in some kind of camp. in which they interact with Schultz, who is the one who. Yeah, I know nothing. I know nothing. That doesn't ring any bells at all, does it?
Thank you, Lozzie Pie, and no. Chiaki coming in to defend the shrizzle. The shrizzle.
What the
I'm
heck?
cool. Hello, Silver Bagel.
You think so?
This is considered a memorial. This is considered a
Perhaps.
memorial?
I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
there's
I'm just-
candles.
You know what? Let's just burn the house down while we're at it.
With the
I'm
lemons!
sure if there's a... Yeah. No, specifically the combustible lemon-scented candles. Now it comes full circle, you see. But the thing is it's just the friggin' skulls there. The first thing I think of is like, alright, somebody's trying to bring Mahiro back from the dead.
Seems like a very Hiyoko thing to do, to be fair.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I'm assuming right now. Am I too off base to assume
It
that?
cannot be.
Shit, okay.
Austin, are you alive? Laura's worrying. It's what she does. It's her endearing character trait.
Get in here and we'll all die in the school of despair or whatever, something fourth game. I think I'm alive. I don't know. Am I? I don't even know anymore. I think I died.
He's so cute when he's emotional. I mean, apparently it's hashtag National Boyfriend Day, so why the fuck not? We could have a man crush Monday on a Tuesday. Fight me. It is Tuesday, right?
Yes.
I am
Yes,
sorry.
it's Tuesday, because today's the day I'm supposed to be uploading a video that Vegas just doesn't like for some
Well.
reason. We're on attempt 7 right now, by the way, to get that thing on YouTube. Probably not until tomorrow, knowing my internet.
For now.
Meow.
No.
I still need to record like a reel of what my voice lines would be in Danganronpa, and like at least 22 of them are just going to be different inflections of meow.
No, like half of them are like either super concerned or super like, you know, contemplative or whatever. And then there's just like 2 that are like angry, specifically reserved for trials. Can you imagine a counter made by you that's just no?
You.
Just depending on the mood of the trial, there's meow, and then for like I don't know, fucking chapter 4, where I initiate a rebuttal showdown by going shut the fuck up, and then swords. Hello, Georgina.
I got it. Oh my. I see. Meow.
Okay, I did actually cut off Ibuki's voice line there, so she just said, I see, ice.
Alright, YouTube, do your magic.
Got it. Jeez. Stop it. Shut up.
Oh, Hyoko's adorable.
Why only me?
I do hope this isn't setting up for something that's going to prove my prediction true, because Hyoko's fucking not laying off on Orange Girl.
Well,
Kind of surprises me that I've not taken the time out to, oh shit, that would actually work as well. To, like, no, it wouldn't, never mind. Wait, no, it wouldn't. To put
Yes.
the 16 characters from each of the games onto the honey pop grid of what their most and least thing would be, but that's only 16 if 4 characters have the most and least token be the same type.
yep.
I misread that as International Finance Day, so celebrate that instead, Lozzie.
This body is uncooperative. What? Impossible!
See, from where I am, it looks like International Flance Day. What's a flance?
It's someone from Japan trying to pronounce France.
See, I was gonna go with least Lance, but I mean, if you really want to go there, then okay, I'm fine.
Destroy you!
Lacism. It's hilarious. Ow.
For a second there, I just thought that, like, hey Chiaki, do you think we're still splendid now that Nagito's here? And she just goes, and then leaves the room. Yeah, we're not going to be doing the trial today, because then we'd be here for 50 years. So, as ever, no spoilers, please. Yeah, what's the deal? Austin, what is the BlackBerry situation?
But what? Is that a thing? Oh no! Oh god! Unless I'm missing right! There we go. No, all we have is raspberries because we're so obsessed with emulation.
Yo.
There we go. Did something right. Why is it called a Raspberry Pi anyway?
Because...
Huh?
That is all. That is just the end of that thought.
You...
All right.
Honestly, Akane is precious.
I'll show you my serious side.
And I will be disappointed if she goes against my prediction and somehow dies.
That's obviously wrong.
Sheesh.
Hello.
Oh, good. Monomi exists.
Meaningless.
Jeez.
I love Monomi's theme, though. Something something bagels because memes. That is the end of this thought also.
You know how they sell donut holes? You think I ever tried selling bagel holes?
They don't even do that in this country. So you're lucky
They
I know what you're
don't
referring to.
sell donut holes? What blasphemers dare not sell the best part of the donut?
Hey,
Austin, do you realize
Yes.
how this sounds to someone who understands the basic shape of an annulus?
Hang on! First, I need to understand the basic word of an Anubis. What did you just say?
Annulus. It's
An
Latin for
analist?
ring. It's like it's a cylinder but with the middle missing, i.e. a donut but in prism form. Jeez, and you Americans have like 5 separate maths classes because you just split them up for some reason.
No.
You only teach
Yes.
one math at a time, that's why you call it math.
You know, that actually makes sense. Oh my god, that's why. Holy balls. Give me a minute. I need to adjust that. That's why we call it math. Fun.
A tragedy of middle management.
well,
What is BJ?
Baby chain.
Did you say it like that? The first thing I think of is something I shall not repeat here.
Okay.
Oh!
Is it the story about Tyler that he mentioned in Twilight Princess Versus? Because that
something
was
wrong with you.
it was cute how you could tell he was getting embarrassed even though it was a sexual story because it had actually happened to him and that's how you know it's true because he got embarrassed talking about it and it was fucking precious.
What the hell? Okay, that makes it sound way worse. Way worse. Are you
You are right.
yanking my chain, Tess?
I don't even know how to properly address your chain, Austin.
Oh, the multi-level humor.
Leave it to me.
Ow.
Hold on.
Well, you know, sex in an
These
elevator,
spinning
wrong on every level.
philosophers. Aerosmith sang about that made it sound romantic, even though it's like one of their worst songs.
Prostitute, how is my pet doing? Still despairing. I should give it a present at some point, but I kind of want to save them for my friends.
Give it all to the snake. The snake deserves it all.
But of
This
course,
is really cute.
one of the few fishes that routinely bleps on purpose. Big.
What?
Big. This is commentary, ladies and gentlemen, and all friends thereafter. It's not even gonna let me buy some presents for my friendos.
I'm just like imagining like a snack that's like trying to put its snoot against your booble. But all of a sudden it becomes a vampire.
Oh, that's where you were taking this. Horse vampire. Yeah. I wonder if we'll say anything original on this stream. Anyway, Island 3. It is the third island.
It's a hospital. It's a hospital. I'm gonna.
Titty Typhoon!
This is the third. This is completely different compared to the previous islands.
I love it! Can we just take a moment to appreciate that?
Hold on. Wasn't that a response you made earlier today? To something I said at some point?
I love like the fact that I fucking shrieked at just now means that if either of my parents are upstairs, they will have just heard me shout "Titty Typhoon" with no context. Ooh, cactuses, cactusi, dildo plants. Anything that has a fuck. It even says fucking hospital on it. Does that say the Humpback Hospital? For a second I thought she was sneezing, but nope, she was just saying my name.
So there is the hospital here. Oh, we can add that to the list.
Why are they still surprised at this point that there's no one on any of the islands? Oh, Mika, you're so precious. Mentals! Oh my god, it's been a while. It is still spaghetti time, my friendo. And Gundam's just here. But first of all, oh, Jabberwock Hospital. That makes a lot more sense.
I kind of like come back better, honestly.
I'm glad to hear this, Silver Bagel. This has made my evening. And I love it, like... Ah, Mentals, bravo. Just fucking round of applause for that. I love how Hajime is just like, oh, there's a bulletin, but who's it for? And he just doesn't read it. I mean, I'm assuming that you are the real Mentals one and not some sort of imposter.
How pitiful.
Am I to take that to mean that at some point in his life Gundam did a thing? Hey. For a second I thought it was just an object called outside. I'm just dumb today. Okay, we can't go any further. No, stop, you can't go any further. I mean, nothing despairful has happened yet. We've just started the chapter, but... Oh, this is... what's the fucking... Tumbleweed, that's the word! I can speak English, I promise.
What? I've got to lose my voice at this rate just by laughing.
Okay,
Oh, God.
Titty Typhoon, what do you got with your swirly nipple fidget spinner house signs? Hypnotits. Like, surely there would be a hidden Monokuma around here somewhere. love that there is just no shame that this is just a thing that's happening. We shall enter the titty typhoon. Oh my god, mentals, why? I've improved so much since then. They sell tequila here, there we go. I am with Ibuki here. I mean, I even re-streamed Spyro Adventure like a while afterwards, and even then, I am better than I was when I did that, so clearly I need to stream that again at some point.
Can't wait for you to finally do your playthrough for Revenge of the Rhinox.
Beer.
That's totally. I love music.
Just mashing your snoot into somebody's ankle over and over again, confused as to why he's not biting it.
Huh? No problemo. No problemo. Clap.
Okay, I'm good. Where were we?
Honestly. Ah, well, pizza solves everything, but streams are lengthy beasts, so I totally understand. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor that no one understands. Boing. Boo. But wait, Sonia is here and I wish to talk to her skirt. Specifically her skirt.
Just kneel down, get your mouth really close to the little frilly tails.
Boo. Ah, is this the disco? It is where hip youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas.
Stop sounding like an impression of you.
I'm sure Austin will probably see us at some point just because I will kill him with my face words.
No, just blend it.
Oh good, there's a storage room. Nothing good ever comes of storage rooms.
Unless it's a titty story.
Ah yes, look at all those boobs hanging on the wall at the back.
I always keep a spare boob or two around on a coat hanger just in case I need it.
Yes, it is. I was talking to Alex, Super Alex 641, earlier today about the notion of just like a load of Pikmin swarming around a single boob and trying to carry it away. And you only notice they're there because this little number just pops up above the breast.
I'm sure it's somebody's fetish. Oh.
Oh jeez, an entire mirror. That's... yeah. Clearly that's going to come into play at some point, or not. I am quite well, Mentals. How is yourself, unless you've already mentioned, in which case... tentacles. Sorry, I died for a second there.
I really want to see you, like, if for whatever reason you have this lose interest in Let's Plays and decide to just stream instead, I want you to introduce yourself as, hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, this excited streamer, and welcome back to... because that's vaguely past.
Yeah. I've already forgotten what it feels like to stream by myself. Oh good, we have a Holiday Inn.
Well, that's okay. Just develop 5 other personalities and conversations with them the whole time. Then you can officially have 6 sides to TessHex. Watch!
Hanky Panky Hurricane! This is good. I mean, I remember in my first year of university just making a list of just different things similar to that. Like, it started, I think, with titties on a tea tray, and then sort of spiraled into fun bags on a fishing boat, boobies on a bicycle, and unexpected item in the bagging area. Were you just snapping some necks to compensate for my sense of humor?
I am breathing again, so it was all worth it. You 5 people who died, thank you.
Bleh.
I'm gonna lose my voice in like 2 minutes at this point. Must breathe. Must breathe. Must process. Must internalize the bit. You were saying it very Frenchly too. I think that's probably what helps.
Oh, good. Oh, oui, baguette. And I'm sure that was intended sarcastically. Ooh, downtown. But as someone with social anxiety, I love self-checkouts because I don't want to talk to people. Like, there is a whole number of shops that I never go into because I'd have to deal with actual people on the way out. God bless
Would you believe me
Sainsbury's.
if I said that social anxiety is the exact reason I avoid self-checkout?
Oh?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god, it's
sorry.
it's computers, and more computers. No payment necessary.
Developers. Oh yeah, no, okay, so when you're going to self-checkout, right? Those things suck, which means more often than not, they're gonna fail. Please stand by. Help is on the way. And then you'll need to wait around for some help to get there. And then when the help gets there, they'll be like, well, what's wrong with it? And you're like, I don't know! Well, if you go through a normal line, then you don't have to say a friggin' word outside of
Good morning, how you doing?
and like really freak them out. But like the moment that that's done,
Thank you, see you later.
and you're gone. Instead of having to explain the problem, having to wait for them to fail to fix it, so they call over a third person to be able to, oh, sorry, there's somebody waiting in line at this point, very angry with me as well. And it's just, and I don't know what's going on, so if I do anything wrong, like the entire world's gonna explode. So, like, it's just so much easier just to go deal with one person, get it over with, done, out, never deal with them again. Until the next time you're in there, of course. The self-checkout I can't do. Did that make any sense? No, never mind. Don't answer that.
But self-checkouts work in Britain. Also, the letters are disappearing. E-I-L-I.
Wait, you want me to write this down for you?
It spells L-O-E-E-O-D-I-A. And then just a face.
O-I-D.
Boy, tough crowd.
Oh, specifically an X face.
Now I'm really angry.
Oh, that's much cuter.
What's this?
Oh, that reminds me, earlier today, I had to give a presentation on postmodernism, so I talked for 15 minutes about memes and YouTube poops, and it worked.
I mean, it is accepting the state of our new world, which is frightening in its own right, but if you come to accept it, you've got to go on and do things. What was I saying? Meme, good, yes, modern history, we're fucked.
Hey! Hey!
So, Hajime really should know about the reserve department.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
You saying?
I mean, the report made it sound like the reserve department are like second-class citizen students compared to the ultimates. Does that mean the reserves aren't ultimates themselves? In which case Hajime is one of the non-ultimates.
No.
Monokuma literally just copied my tone of voice. Fair enough, mentals, or mentles, or Montlé. Which sounds a little bit like Montclair, which is French for my key. Oh, my key. Turn in that lock. turned down for whom? Did that say parts corner or pants corner? Either way, hello, Chiaki.
Well?
Alright, we got it now. Oh god.
Yep.
Tess, you didn't even react. There's a hospital in this chapter.
I did. I was like, yeah, boy, it's got a sign on it.
Yeah, but fucking titty fight-toon. Never mind.
Titty typhoon.
Where all your dreams come true.
If you have a very specific.
Of course not. You.
I'm loving it.
I think my favorite part in all of that is just how many themes are literally the same thing. I'm loving it, McDonald's. I just had another one that was same shoot, but there's like an intermediary step before you get to plug it in, and Mr. Clean, which are literally the same thing.
Don't mind me, just Candy Crush Soda here is having a moment. Also, I've seen that Monokuma in the background.
So delicious.
Now, what is this? Do go on. What?
Bone structure.
Huh? I've been found.
Escalating Mexicans. Also, yes, I agree with the finger gun statement. Ah, the voyeur corner. Lovely. Aren't they just
I
cameras?
still like the way that the anime handled it.
Just from a distance, they look like cameras. Ah. Mentals, have you never met Austin?
Hi! I'm AustinOnSugar, that's about all there is to it. I've got a channel, I freak out about Sonic occasionally.
He's so fucking cute!
Am I? Am I really?
Well, particularly in the Sonic Mania playthrough.
Yes. Just wait! The video that's coming out today / tomorrow. So much not better technically, but I like it more because I was able to shine as an editor for once rather than just freaking out about the game. Although I consider that to be equally enjoyable according to most people, I guess, or something. I don't know. Sonic Mania is good. What was that?
That
What was that?
That was... Ladies and gentlemen, that was a burp.
That was not a burp! It was
Mentals.
like being assaulted sexually by a squid!
As Austin will tell you, that's not Sonic the Hedgehog, that's Sonic the Hedgehog!
No, that's
capitals.
only Sonic 06. Well,
Yes.
the thing is, like, even on download, it's like, you want to buy Sonic the Hedgehog 1991.
Would you like to buy Sonic the Hedgehog?
But the moment you get to Sonic 06,
Would you like to download Sonic the Hedgehog?
no! Stop. Back up. Why? Just call it what it is. Sonic the Disaster. Because Flame's a disaster. Get it? Haha. Wink, wink. No, say no more, say no more. Is your tails a going?
No. I am Monokuma.
Also, I appreciate the, like, the homage to other episode or whatever it's called in the corner there.
What the heck?
What is that? The demo?
That's the third-person shooter thing with Makoto's sister.
What are you
Quick,
gonna
quick, quick.
do?
Wait, hold on.
Does this count? There's a hidden Monokuma on the wall. Hang on, that was subtle. Just... As we were going, ah yes, that looks like a game, I shall buy it.
I knew you could do it.
It's on my wish list only so that I can encounter the story, but I've been told you may as well just watch an abridged. Just watch an abridged.
Which one though?
What?
Abridged.
No.
Dragon Ball Z abridged. Ponies abridged. Also known as My Little Pony Friendship is Switch.
Kentucky Fried Chicken abridged, otherwise known as KFC.
It was like slowly dawning on me as you said it.
Actually,
How did they get money?
By finding hidden Monokumas.
Oh my god, you're right. That is actually the case, isn't it? Everything runs on Monokuma coins. Oh.
I don't believe it!
That was a slightly healthier burp. I really should stop because I am not Nintendo Capri-Sun. I could be, give it a few years, but... Did I include the word British in there because I meant to? Like a British Nintendo Capri-Sun. But I have more pride than to fart on stream. Good lord.
Wouldn't it just be Nintendo 2?
Here!
Austin.
Yes.
Photosynthesizes heavily.
I'm physically
Boy.
not one.
Oh, good. Oh, good, it's this arsehole.
Hey!
Jeez.
Yes!
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way this would be the motive. Like, there's no way Monokuma would do that. Like 2 cases in a row have a really extravagant, hey, I used media to be your motive. It's almost like the guy playing this is on his final year of doing a degree in media production or something.
Mentals, that's missing a few extra ends there. Yes.
As opposed to, no.
Don't spit me. Ah.
That's...
And Monokuma said, Monokuma, can I collect the real you and exchange you for money?
Hey!
Ah, the food corner. Ah, the scalene triangle.
My guess is that the only reason that he didn't like the movie was because Nagao's, like, the only thing he finds interesting is, like...
Please wait.
Thank you, Mentals.
Well,
Look, I don't know. He seems the sort to be like, oh my god, people are getting along with each other? How boring. Was that low enough for you?
For just a second there, I missaw Sonia's shoulder ruffles as like really fucking beastly shoulder muscles. Just like, she's just gonna bop your face in.
well,
Is Japanese media popular in Croatia? Probably not. I don't know. I've never been. Oh good,
Does
Megato's
Japanese
somehow
media
here.
popular in Korea.
Yep.
Does that mean we're going to see the film at some point? We're gonna have movie night! Which, if you
Can I
have
get a large popcorn, please?
now? But if you haven't seen my playthrough of Lost Winds, which ended on yesterday, I habitually refer to cave paintings as movie night, and that is the only time I use the word movie sincerely.
Hey,
Wait, you do? I
What?
went through that entire series and I don't remember that once. Oh
What?
god.
great.
moment. What happened? I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire thing now. Oops. I don't know how I missed that.
Sorry.
Oh, Austin.
Yes.
Big. That's just this stream. This stream is big.
You've already done like 6 times. Don't stop.
Well, that's fun.
And so please. Yeah, I was.
Oh, will I? Silver Christmas. Can I collect any of you? I would like to collect it. Heaven. Lovely.
Why am I reminded of this damn result?
Why did that count?
Are you serious?
I collected a ghost doll through a wall.
What? Also, why are they all in ponchos?
Because Bamboleo. Bamboleo. Another thing that I didn't actually predict.
What? You all look like you've seen a ghost.
Told you he didn't die.
Hiko, are you alright? It's just a scratch.
He's just missing a body.
'Tis but a scratch.
That's not a scratch at all, though.
Well, I'm
They
relieved
have
to
my
see
joints.
you. I was worried you were done for.
There's no way I'd die from something like this. There's no way I can die.
Maybe he'll get like a cool eye patch or something. Would that not be the dopest thing? There's a lot of sword-related wounds. Really, Mikan? Really? He has sword-related injury? I never would have guessed.
Unless, like, that's the thing, is now we're gonna realize. Oh! And like a concussion or something. And he had amnesia, and he doesn't remember who he is. And he's also a dolphin.
And ham.
You know.
Are you serious?
I had that echoing in my head. I was like, do I dare? Do I dare? Nah, Tess will cover it for me.
Yeah.
You...
That would be so fucking precious. Heart-shaped eye patch, nah. But nah. I love how the thing in the top left corner specifies no intro.
Who knows?
I mean, that's really transparent of them. I honestly appreciate it.
So do hospitals look like this in America, Mexico, Japan?
Now then,
Leave it to me.
What parts shouldn't it look
That's
like?
obviously
to you?
wrong.
I mean, you can see bricks in the walls.
Oh, that! No, that's far more interesting. Usually hospitals go for the most clinical, lifeless thing they possibly could.
They go for a clinical look. Wow, it's almost like they're clinics or something.
Look, when we say clinical, we often mean it as a derogatory statement involving devoid of any kind of life or anything beyond the most sterilized, disgusting, portal-looking environments you've ever seen. Which they do. Because hospitals are very devoted to this image. There was a stand-up comedian once that basically said it best. If they don't make the hospitals comfortable, because then you would never want to leave. So instead, they make it look awful, so you want to get out of there as fast as possible.
By the way, I love how they're talking about Nekomaru doing it to Akane. And like, we already know. We've been dating Nekomaru. He's done it to us. But to the uninitiated, this must sound delightful.
Oh, Kane.
Hey, hey!
Huh?
Oh, Nekomaru. She can't live without it. God damn it, Akane, Nekomaru's only supposed to do it to us because of his yaoi hands. I feel like we only need, like, to do one more date with him and then we're done.
How
Which means he dies soon.
Well, I mean, it seems like everyone has the same number of dates in this one because of the hope fragments.
But he's
Oh, good.
gonna die soon because you said he would.
I'm glad to hear it,
Tess.
Silver Bagel. I would like to hear it in great detail when the time comes. Just unzip pants and it's just fucking Rayquaza, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Just to complete the trinity. And Mentals, Nakabaru has yaoi hands, that's all I'm gonna say.
You know, right? Hey, hey, hey!
So we have Jazz hands and Yaoi hands. When are we gonna get Yaoi Jazz?
Yeah. I love that as an idea.
Yes, Tess?
Yaoi jazz.
You know, just your impression of whatever jingle that was turned into a sexy sax back.
Oh, the fucking donkey thong.
It opens up with Donkey Thong, and then it's just like, I don't know, Diddy, and he'll be like, "Hey, dicks," like he does in the cartoon on time, and yeah, no, it works perfectly, just like my fan fiction.
Yeah, Nagito does seem like the overcompensating sort of guy. Oh good, the Monokuma Theatre.
What are you thinking?
I mean, that is one interpretation. Oh, Austin. Have you encountered the demo of V3 yet?
No, I've been holding off because I'm just gonna play through the whole game and probably drag you in with me. What?
I mean, the demo is like a completely separate chapter, so it's not as if you're... In fact, as I understand
Actually, that's a good point.
if you complete the demo, then going into the full game you start off with... it's something like a load of mono coins and like a bonus trial skill or something? We'll find out when I stream it, because I've already done the demo. And also Makoto's there, and Hajime's there, and also... Do you know about the things? The replacement to Monomi in V3?
Nope, I know nothing.
Do you want me to spoil it for you?
Ahem.
I'll pass. Thanks.
Speak
Okay.
Academy school trip
Good boy.
Good
Correct answer.
morning, everyone.
Wait,
Looks
first,
like today
yes
is
or
gonna
no?
be another perfect
Is it a
trip
snack?
day.
No.
Now then, let's show some
Okay.
enthusiasm.
That's what I love about the V3 demo. Like, they're not even subtle about it, and they know it, and it's good.
It's a giant dick. Don't answer that.
I wouldn't want to disappoint you.
I'm just gonna imagine a large phallus, but in place of a head, it's just Monokuma's face.
And in this corner... I forget how it goes. I immediately forget how it goes.
Hello.
Classic Yasuhiro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Porno Mart. In this corner, weighing in at a 500 pounds of nothing but meaty, girthy, pumping veins, it's the Throbbing Meister. And in this corner,
I don't remember what the other thing was.
I mean, just while you're saying that, I'm staring at Nakamaru's bulge, so...
Nakamura's bulge, trying to fit in the confined space of Hifumi's pants.
Hifumi's pants!
Oh, they were really explicit with that, weren't they? Holy balls. Thankfully, not holy pants. Not thankfully, holy pants. Oh, I said that wrong again. Damn it!
Just consciously ignoring Hyoko.
Yo! Hey, hey!
Why? She's so adorable.
But she's an apple.
I know, but do you really want to end up in the hospital like Fuyiko?
Aw.
Yeah.
Cause an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Aw. This is going nowhere. Aw.
Plopping.
Aw.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Plop, plop, fizz.
Jeez!
Oh, what a relief it is. Ah. That was an advertisement
Jeez!
on public TV. Nationally. Potentially.
Austin, ¿por qué?
That's...
Then... Jeez! Yes!
See.
This, too,
Porque
must be the will
qua
of
no
Carl
see your hexagons. No, that's what. Shit. Okay.
Wow.
I don't remember saying what in French.
Hello, bonjour, oui, oui, la Suède.
Peterson, goodbye. I'm blue, if I was green, I would die. What else should we hit on?
Que. An excellent interpretation of the word. Oh good, he's now slightly blind.
Man.
Once I've finished this game, I intend to watch the 3 anime. Is there an anime version of this game specifically? Because if not,
From
then
what I understand, no.
that's what
which
I
is
thought.
sad.
I thought there was the first game and the anime of the first game, then this, and then anime thing numbered 3, the various arcs of that, and then V3.
Yo!
Is the anime canon?
I think so.
Oh my!
Interesting.
Huh?
Well, I've got my work cut out for me then. I've just been watching the final episode of the first anime over and over again because it's really good.
So that's the thing. It got like a score of like 43% because it's too rushed. Like the problem is, if they give everything the amount of time it deserves, then it would take forever. But at the same time, like I see the problem. Like there's not really much they could do without either making the series too long or not giving everything enough detail. Also, anime Chihiro is just the most precious thing, and I will fight everyone and a ham.
I mean, you won't have to. I don't know anyone who disagrees with you.
Good.
Now, if there was an... if there was an anime of the second game, I might disagree, because that means there'd be an anime form of Hyoka. But, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, and Genocide Jack comes as a close second, but for very differences.
I'm just gonna buy this for no obvious reason. Like, are these all, like, bearing in mind that was a key item, are these all key items? Because, like, they all cost 50.
Well,
Anyway,
they're
so
all
it's-
key items, but the one that cost 1,000 isn't. So on the subject of ratings, and I am having the strangest inkling that we have literally started this exact same conversation previously over the exact same subject matters. As a fan of Power Rangers, I've known that no series in the franchise gets above a 60 out of 100 on anything ever. I'm lucky if the good seasons get above a 40. So I have given up on rating scores and caring at all, because screw popular critical opinion. RPM is amazing. You can't tell me otherwise. The part with Jungle Fury, it's a better series. Yes?
I'm talking about the one whose surname is Fujisaki. That Chihiro. As opposed to the one from was Spirited Away? Where there was a pineapple on a plate that has nothing to do with what I was saying. Nekomaru, how was your bulge?
Oh?
Well, apparently Spirited Away did indeed have a cherry. Here, have my C's.
Huh? Meaningless.
Go ahead, do it to us right here in the restaurant. Yes, the one, the only, the cinnamon roll. And also, one of Nekomaru's voice lines is just draining, as opposed to Ibuki and pointing!
Huh?
I can imagine that might get a bit mixed up if you ever run into him in the shower room.
No!
Well, if we're talking about all the games that exist, then probably Genocide Jack. Just a thought. But if there's one in this game, then it would probably be Teru Teru.
Sheesh.
Or maybe Akane. Or maybe Ibuki.
Oh.
Well...
Okay, this took a moment. This took a turn.
Huh?
Have I mentioned I love Nekomaru?
Oh.
So I know there is a vibrating thing in the first game that Genocide Jack will accept.
What? Oh my god.
He did it to us right here in the restaurant.
There's no need to worry. I'll definitely let you win this match.
Hajime, put your damn clothes back on.
Come on, let's go!
Yowie hands. We've been yowied, ladies and gentlemen, and all friends besides. Swing! Achievement unlocked. Caught in a rad bromance. Power of life and death! And a pair of underwear.
And draining!
Yes, but underwear. Well, that happened.
Wait. Wait. How did we get his undergarments again?
By
That's like...
letting him strip Hajime and then do it to him. And I'm
That's
not
a
even
honey popping though.
I'm not even entirely convinced that Hajime even got dressed again.
Nah, he's just wearing Kamara's underwear. And maybe one of those beanies you bought. Maybe that's about it.
Nekomaru, Nekomaru. Oh, Nekomaru. Yeah, I'm sort of not surprised by that. Bloody broccoli head. Chiaki, how's your boobs?
It's gonna be fine.
Well, damn, sorry for trying to socialize. See, her boobs have gone back down again. Or inwards. Well, that's okay. I specifically bought the thing that will allow you to cheat your way back to where you were, like it ain't no thong.
You got her a games chart?
The second edition, no less.
You bought her a shark game? You got her Jaws Unleashed?
Thanks.
Oh my.
It's a real game, by the way, for the PS2 and Xbox 360 and GameCube, and by God, it is something special.
Sorry.
She was getting a little sleep.
You're a shark that infiltrates SeaWorld, blows it up, and then leaves.
Honestly, mental's the same. But also, wow. Trio the Punch. A bald old man with... She was being chased by a sock puppet, and that's how we know that this day has been on a loop for the past 20 years. Cause that happened in Sonic Boom once, when I kept up with that.
What? What? Hold on. What?
But still.
What? No. No, I'm not gonna... What?! Hold on. If I heard you right, Knuckles has been chasing Tails around with a sock puppet for the last 20 years on a Groundhog's Day style loop.
No, but I wouldn't put it past.
Now, what? Well, okay. But it's now only after 20-something years that they're aware of it. And can undo the damage by, I don't know, what broke the curse on Groundhog's Day? Wasn't it losing his virginity?
Well, that leads to so many thoughts. And so many thoughts. Ah.
I think it was. I don't remember.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy. It is now. Please return to your rooms and relax. Now
Did it
then.
throw
Sweet
punches?
dreams,
Did it
everyone.
pick up a punch and throw?
Did it go to get a glass of drink and discovered that there was no punchline?
If you drink a glass, what happened to the drink?
You guys!
Was that supposed to be surreal, or did Discord just go weird? If you drink a glass of what happened to the glass? Or whatever.
I just appreciate the fact that if Discord really did screw up that badly, then that made it even weirder.
If you drink, what happens to the drink?
If you drink a glass, what happens to the drink?
Yes.
Because you drank glass.
The glass, yes.
Never mind. Sorry, frustrated me when it ended up in a cartoon. Frustrated out. That must really hurt me down. What?
The titty typhoon has entered the room. Why do the protagonists keep not locking doors? Or in this case, locking it and having it be broken.
Hey, hey!
Just a new game plus where the first cutscene is just, ah, shit. Just go around just painting X's on everyone who died the last time. Yeah, that took me all of the previous game before I figured that one out, Mentals. So, good for you figuring out this quickly. Oh! My baby is about to explode. Oh? What? What? Okay. Bye, Felicia. Okay. Okay! Well, that was sad. Got an achievement for it, though.
Why did she just walk out the door? I'm so sad now.
It's the circle of life.
All these snakes make a circle.
Yeah.
Then he says into contemplation.
Huh?
Well, at least I don't need to worry about the toilet for another 100 paces or so. Did somebody die? Nope. Hey, there's the eye patch.
Something I want to say.
Ta-dun!
Fuyuhiko, is it okay for you to be moving around like this so soon?
Well, he shouldn't be okay.
I shall have to have another look when we get back outside, Mentals.
Whatever I say after this point,
Why
I
does he
apologize in
specifically
advance
have
if I
to
make a
slow
mistake.
down, eh?
My last name is Kuzuryu. My first name is pronounced Bu-Yu-Hi-Ko. I'm still an inexperienced member of my family's business. From this point forward, I hope we get along so we can get to know each other better.
Well, he did a 720 and then another 180 on top of that.
Huh?
Just to be jazzy.
Is this supposed to be like the transformation that, what's his name, Taka? I think it's
Maybe.
Taka?
Except,
Went
instead
through
of
last
going
game?
up a gear and going crazy, he's become nice.
Nothing.
Just to differentiate from the previous game.
Well, you did say that we're all gonna repeat, right? Or at
However,
least referentially call back upon them.
Postmodernify.
There we go.
ew.
That's just mean.
Stand.
There's nothing else modern. Our artwork is just direction gifts.
Artwork is just
Exactly.
erection dust? You mean crushed up Viagra?
Ah, magic fairy dust. I see. Now I know what they meant by you can fly with a little bit of pixie dust.
See, again, it cut out just so you said seed dust. Like, you can fly with a little bit of seed dust.
Ew.
We're filthy!
What is my internet doing?
By the way, Austin and I aren't even in a relationship. Just throwing that out there after all the shit we've said.
I'm sorry, was that
Here you
not
go.
obvious?
Meow.
I don't know what would have given you that idea.
Hey, don't mess with me. Do you really think we're gonna forgive you if you just dropped your knees
I'm
and
sorry,
cried?
that got
Do you
that got
really think
intimate
a
for
half-assed
me.
apology will
Woo!
make us forget what you've done?
Woo! Wow!
Bleh.
No. I don't think that at all.
Oh, Tex, that's the hottest thing you've ever said to me.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Fuyuhiko! It's your first period!
This is...
Wait,
blood! It's blood!
wait. What?
What the...
What?
I didn't think I'd be forgiven with such a half-assed apology.
Fuyuhiko, did you not hear my prediction? You're not allowed to die. Now get the fuck back to that hospital.
If I don't do this, my feelings won't feel resolved.
You know, after all this, he's gonna have to survive to the end. There's no way they write it so that he would just end up dying like next chapter.
True. Dear, oh dear. These friends are nothing but trouble.
Well,
Yeah, maybe we should let that guy lead by example. We don't have to worry about anyone killing us if they all kill themselves.
what would Mahiru say?
True beans.
She'd probably get mad. Really mad. And after she got mad...
She would say something about giant junior bacon cheese. Because she's Wendy.
Double on the split.
Hey,
Pepto-Bismol. Drink it to cure your indigestion and diarrhea.
Huh?
How pitiful.
Really?
Would,
I thought Akane was just being
cherry-flavored-
herself.
Huh?
Abysmal! Ah! Carry on.
I'm suddenly imagining, like, Pepto-Bismol in this universe has to actually be red when it's cherry flavored. Like, out of demand, right? Because blood is pink. So... Oh no, would that make Pepto white? Well, then it looks like something else.
Oh.
Here, I saved you up a whole bottle of Pepto-Bismol. It'll cure anything that makes you feel off.
Whew.
Now, do I have anything that Chiaki would approve of as, like, receiving a date gift? Just because there is at least one person in the chat who knows fish. So just for my own reference, can I give Chiaki okay, well, we've heard the history of Nekomaru's pants.
I can imagine a reaction wheel that's literally just different inflections of "Shut up, Nagito." Shut up, Nagito. Shut up, Nagito.
Nagito, shut up.
There we go.
Well, do the 2.5D headphones count? Because I feel like that's an Ibuki thing. But it could be a Chiaki thing also.
Do they have cat ears?
Do they have carrots? What?
Yes. Do they have... Okay, maybe if I actually say carrots, then you'll hear cat ears.
Oh! Meow. And of course, I'm
Because I
reading
used to own
authority
a
on
pair
those.
of... That's one of the other things my roommate took with her when she left and literally stripped half my room. But, she had a pair of cat ear headphones. They were very cute. Very, very cute. Terrible quality though. My god, those things sucked.
I probably missed something obvious. Hang on. She likes mineral water. Of course she likes Red Bull. Number 18... Oh! 3341. Well, of course she likes... Everyone likes 33. Of course she likes 41. But does she like 46? Because otherwise I'll just give her number 4.
What?
I'm going to give her my 4, obviously. Ah! I just stepped to the right and just suddenly a face full of Nagito. This will just stare at the stairs. Okay, Silver Beggar, thank you. Oh good, Chiaki is in fact in her space rectangle.
Wait. I'm sorry, that took a moment.
What?
In my own little corner, in my own little chair, in my own little space right there. Because now I'm just imagining like a house that converts into a rocket and just flies off into space. Yeah, no problem. Ooh.
Yep.
You've missed the titty typhoon, but apart from that, not very much. Oh yes, and Nekomaru did it to us.
Thanks.
Nudity was involved.
I don't think we ever put our clothes back on.
Hajime, do you think before you speak? Just can we take a moment to appreciate this dialogue box and that background?
Morning.
Maybe she actually like sleeps in the gaming room.
Huh?
You know, she actually finds the table hockey guys underneath her to be actually kind of like a nice little nighttime massage. Oh god, that sounded really wrong.
I kind of want to say the park because she had that dream about the statue and that's my only reasoning. Silver Bagel, help, I want to date Chiaki.
I mean, like, she's... What fun is there at an airport, really?
Well, there's the pineapple, the infinite pineapple. The infinite hamster vortex.
So what's in the supermarket? More
20
pineapples?
liters! just 20 liters.
If you drink the 20 liters, what happens to the liters?
They get deleted.
Oh my god!
Hey, hey.
Oh.
Apparently she dislikes the park.
See, I was gonna say they got 20 destroyed, but I mean...
Yep.
Ah.
How is that 20-second delay? I'm getting faster!
And he says we didn't buy anything. How can you pay for these things?
Monokuma's jobs?
Monokuma's foot jobs?
I'm just gonna cherish the fact that whatever I say, Discord is gonna find some way to garble it to make it more sexual than I intended it to be.
Nope.
Side jobs. In other words, intended to sound like hand jobs, but not because you're just mowing Monokuma's lawn very thoroughly.
As opposed to just Monokuma masturbating someone with his feet. There we go, I said it, we could all go home.
I mean, like, if there's ever a time for him to probably go, yeah, that would probably
Was that
be it,
deliberately
wouldn't it?
just fucking Dexter's Lab Mandark rhythm? Pooh! Pooh!
I get stuck in that rhythm with everything. I've never been able to get on that. I'm so glad that voice actor is still doing things.
As opposed to this season's fashionable laugh, Poker Face by Lady Gaga. Pooh! Pooh! Pooh!
If I
Anyway.
knew anything from Gaga, I would totally follow that up with something.
I feel
Wasn't
like
she in your room once?
no, not even once.
Thank God. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like she could maybe if she sent something serious. Don't have 62 or 64 or 80.
You sure she's not gonna go in with her meat dress again?
I feel like she's too sensible now. But like too sensible to do something like that anyway.
I lost all contact with pop anything, so I wouldn't know.
I feel like Lady Gaga is the second most represented artist in my like personal private playlist after Bentley Jones.
What an odd combination.
We have a baby. There's a baby.
What?
I mean, that's not really news. It's just then again, what is in this day and age?
Oh, so we're just back to Baby Bunny again?
For now.
I wonder what she's gonna mutate into this time. My vote's on Gorilla.
Or a pile of shit. Anyway, I promise I'm not going to do this for too long. I just want to get more gifts, just on the off chance I get something that Chiaki would approve of. Now, I haven't actually checked. Can you get to this through, like, the extras menu? Because you could in the previous game, obviously, so... We got intestines! And by the way, I know that if you put more in, you get a better chance of getting something not repeated out of it, but when you have 278 coins, you might as well just put them in one at a time just by sheer force of numbers. That's what I've been doing in the previous game and it worked. Anyway, I got another Red Bull, so... Banana Satan. I misread it as Banana Stan, which is also good. No one cares about Banana Stan. Which is either a guy called Stanley who is... Bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Or a guy named Dan who is owned by a banana.
Or a country in the Middle East famed for its banana production.
Last I checked, it wasn't called Oil Iran. Or... Shit, I don't have another good one. Wasn't good anyway. Bad, Austin.
What's that about not having a coupon?
Exactly. And that's why I couldn't get out of watching Monokuma's really interesting movie.
Well...
That's never gonna get resolved, is it?
No. Except it might.
No.
Now?
No.
7 now, 1.
No.
Well...
Tell us what they win, Shadow!
A Chaos Emerald.
It never is gonna get old. It's never is gonna get me up.
Yep.
Samurai Head statue. That's an actual shmup game.
Hey.
She was narrating a really weird Japanese shmup game.
Is it that one with the head?
Yes.
Good.
No, not the one with the zombie head. The one where Arnold Schwarzenegger is somebody's dick.
Even better.
It's in the same genre episode if you're looking it up.
Not sexy parodious.
Was it just really called Sexy Parodies?
That was
No,
one
that's
of
the
them anyway.
cartoony one, right? This is the one where you play as a giant spinning man and do things.
Never. You will never stop me, Mantles.
I think...
Did she just describe the mechanic of this game?
She's seen you, Austin.
I mean... What? Oh no, my water. My water fell symbolically. Representing that... Hey! This me! There we go. Oh god, she's staring into my soul. What do I do?
Unlike humans, animals don't mind being touched that much. I mean, to be fair, imagine being locked in a room, naked, and full of people who don't speak your language, but they all want to touch you anyway. That is the life of a dog.
But they all enjoy it. Why? Well, to be entirely fair, if God, like, soaked me and then dropped me in the middle of a harem
Hey.
in another country for lulz, I might enjoy it.
Huh?
Maybe. Would I be expected to woof and fetch?
But if you
In
try to
that
cut
order.
open a milk bottle, a cow comes out.
If you drink a bottle of milk, where does the cow go?
If you drink a cow, who was phone? Anyway, just in answer to the question from before, where is she? There we go. That's our progress with Chiaki at the moment. 4 fragments, 4 fragolas, except that means strawberry in some language, I think, or maybe raspberry. Anyway, should I buy more things? Boo! Anyway, what should I even get though? Clearly lost in thought. Well, to be fair, Thomas did recommend this, and sure, why not? Yeah, fine. And then I shall compliment it with extraordinary focus. And then I just can't afford those because I'm gonna die in the face. You were saying words, Austin. Say words at me.
Was I? Words. Words. Words.
Words!
Words! Oh, words! Words?
That's totally it!
Word is the bird. I
Anyway.
can entertain myself here all day just by swapping out words in a sentence. Don't mind me.
Anyway, is that one that can be bought, or is it one that you get from dating people? I mean, is that a threat? I could maybe get good in terms of learning to spell.
I'm sorry. I feel like being high and super chill are like on a bit of a spectrum.
You.
What should I answer to that? It's the milk, isn't it?
God, milk.
The calcium in milk help your bone grow strong. I said that wrong, but I'm tired, so I'm going to use that as an excuse. And then Mario comes out of the TV and,
Da 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 da. Wah. Okay. One last check of the stairs. I did not mean to go up there, but now we're just up there.
It's like the image of Mario starting up and the sky just and then that happens.
Just on the off chance.
Yes.
But there was not. Okay, I'm really paranoid about there being a Monokuma here now, and there just isn't as far as I can see, unless I'll watch the stream back and see it and then be like, oh, well, you're just dumb. Well, whatever.
The wall.
Shiggy diggy, it's us.
I've just got this image now of like, you know, the Super Mario Bros. Starts up, right? Da, 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 da. And then like as that's starting, just this giant Waluigi head just falls down with a very quiet just
Where?
Day Waluigi decided to be French.
Ha ha ha, wah.
Wario tries to join him. Wahaha! And that just doesn't work. Oh, this has to happen now. Oh, I didn't know that Yoshi spoke Taiwanese. Or... So, have we gotten an explanation for why the beasts are disappearing at a regular interval of 1 per chapter yet?
Because poop! Because, there's a side mode that I've not been playing where Monami goes around and kills people, and it's daytime here. Oh, then, yeah, I literally just bought Delusion. I mean, that doesn't... If that works the same as the previous game, it doesn't explicitly just necessarily make the Hangman's Gambit easier, it's just you concentrate and you get your health back, I think. Titty Typhoon! Gundam, how do you feel about the titties?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's nearly showtime!
And then Naruto is just kind of also here. Titty Typhoon!
Do you think they'd ever...
Yep.
Do you think they'd ever open up a restaurant?
Me.
Titty Thai food?
Oh, that was a moist one. By which I mean, may have spat just a little bit on my pop filter. Even the building has nipples. The building even has nipples. There we go. That's how I sentence.
Does it? Where?
On its titties.
Huh?
I mean, like...
Boob Bistro!
It's gonna be fine. Even so.
I would say, yeah, but Boo Boo Bag Bam, but that's a Paddock Talk action. Which sounds like...
Eatery?
That sounds like nothing out of context. What?
Eatery.
Oh, why not just Teetery?
Eatery. Well, okay, fine. Then in that case, it's Tittyfoon. Typhoon. There we go. Woo!
Nipple Nando's.
Huh?
Oh. Brawless Bazaar.
Hey.
Oh. Fun bag fried chicken.
Huh? My.
Double Mickey D.
Oh, that I appreciate.
Why, thank you. I'll be here all week, or at least I'll stream.
It's Ibuki Miota! Thanks for coming out today! My specialty is...
Please tell me their little cardboard cutouts get to wobble back and forth to dance.
I hope so.
I may not look like it, but people tell me that I'm a nurturing type. So I'm gonna do my very best performance so I can make everyone feel better. I hope you're all pumped up.
See, I was worried she was going to just hold a guitar and just do a stand-up routine.
Alright, I'll start singing this first song with full-on energy. So, put your hands together for From Me to You Too.
I'm glad it gives you the option to skip this, but I don't even know what I'm experiencing at this point. I feel like I should talk. Yes, the bone hurting juice. Just in case the auto stream detection thing is like, no, stop, this song is copyrighted. So I'm sort of having to talk over it. Help me, Austin, I'm running out of breath.
That was really good. Oh my god, if I ever need you for an Eric Carton for anything at all, I would have probably asked you anyway. Now I know I'm gonna ask you.
Earlier today, I used that voice to explain the territory disputes between Armenia and Azerbaijan concerning the Nagorno-Karabakh region.
Was that a combination of horizon and region? Into
Maybe.
one word? Horizon. What is horizon? What? Well, Idaho, Alaska.
Something like this.
Pafu Pafu pit stop.
Why?
It's the best I got from Pafu Pafu. I can't give anything better.
What? That's not it. Hey.
Hiyoko, you've played all your cards on the table from the very beginning, and I'm more inclined to trust Fuyuhiko. So, roll d20 to suck a lemon, little lady.
Please wait.
I know.
Oh, this is not what I expected to find today.
Is it...
Higurashi when they cry. What is this?
Wait, so, isn't that just the same skill that you get from Chihiro in the first game? Where it's just, like, you don't lose time if you try to silence a non-white noise statement? Nat 1, drop the lemon. Nice.
So...
Typical Hiyoko.
Sorry.
You nasty pig barf!
I almost... like, what would Hiyoko's thing be then for dating her? Like,
Gross!
it better be some sort of massive fucking reward for tolerating her. Clearly, you obtained the skill Insane for Tits just because it's a reference to a reference. It's like a third-hand reference. I couldn't explain it if you asked me to.
I think you just...
Yay!
She's so innocent.
Roger, thanks for writing. Let's go right ahead to the next song.
There's still more.
Yay! Even Nagito is suffering.
Now that this recovery party is in full swing, I've got a ballad prepared that totally fits the mood. Grab a partner and slow dance too. I squeezed out the baby, but I have no idea who the father is.
Stop it!
Jeez!
Hold on.
Which Panic at the Disco album is that from?
What?
Hold on.
Oh.
Emergency!
What?
It's fine. She won't die. I didn't predict that she would, therefore she's not gonna die. See, in hindsight, it feels like they were trying to set up for this earlier in the chapter and she wasn't acting any differently from usual.
Damn it.
You see, this is why I keep trying to go to that beach, and totally not just so I can gamble with the Mono Yashin.
See?
Just love all the neon signs in here. Titty Typhoon, Titty, Bar, Tequila, Beer, stuff only.
I mean, I'm sure that's somebody to turn on. In fact, I'm writing it right now.
I mean, oh.
As Tess drew closer to Austin's resting place on the bed, he whispered softly in Austin's ear. Stuff only.
Beautiful. Unicorn!
And they had 19 kids! The end. Send. Perfect. I'll get published in no time!
I noticed that silver bagel because I acquired it. No idea what it does because it's not in the previous game. Wah! I could use the quick walk thing, but I want
I can't help but envision a wallowy turd now. Why are you doing this to me? It's slowly growing larger in my mind every time you wear.
Where?
She'll just be like, I don't know if I can away and like eat everything.
Well?
You know, after it's done eating all its waffles.
All's where that ends where.
Yep.
Wannick? At which point we break into song, open your way, it's gonna be alright.
Akane, looks like you're just barely avoiding any fatal injuries. Yep, at least your agility is worthy of praise. But did you only challenge me just so you could show me your sweet dance moves? Damn it!
But Monokuma, you can't kill her. That goes against the school regulations.
Why can't I even graze you with my attacks?
Well, you know,
Did it in
we're
the
on
last game?
completely different levels.
Yeah.
That means we view the world differently. It's like a character from a punk manga challenging an enemy from a super-powered battle manga. It's obvious you can't win.
Hey,
I just love how the fucking the tree is still going on in the background there. I still think that tree looks silly, like suggestive,
How
in the
unfortunate.
capsule department.
I'm sorry, what?
Right?
Don't fuck with me.
Oh,
Damn it.
that tree. Okay, I'm staring at the trees behind Monokuma like, why?
Don't stop me! This is Nekomaru Nidai's final firework! Make sure you sear it into your eyes!
Oh, good.
Now then, it looks like everyone's here, so I might as well finish this. Didn't I say I won't allow any rule violations against me? This is what happens when you break the rules! Disappear!
He said it! He said it! And it made the Powerpuff Girl noise. Bulge!
Nekomaru! Nekomaru! Why did you save...
He'll be fine.
Isn't it obvious? Supporting their athletes is a manager's duty.
He said duty.
However,
Just
what a
making
shame
100%
for
sure
someone
here.
like Nekomaru
You reacted when
Nidai.
Monica said disappear
Yes.
the same way Shadow did, right?
Yes.
It was just a little shot
Just making sure.
from a bazooka.
It means we
I
totally
really am
need
the
somebody
worst.
to use an attack called Sonic Wind before the end of the game.
Get a hold of yourself! Nekomaru!
Akane, the time I've spent with you, it wasn't so bad.
What about the time you spent with me? I got your underwear and everything.
Don't die, Akane.
Nekomaru!
Now, he's going to survive at least one more chapter. I have decreed it. And I will not have my predictions sullied on Man Crush Tuesday.
That's...
About Unwomanly Wiles Wednesday.
What the hell?
Hey!
Eh?
You...
Little bazooka.
Hey, hey! Well?
That is not how eggs Like, if you paint an egg red and then put a little stalk on top and pretend it's a tomato.
Unbelievable.
I 100% call it. Internally, Neymar is not dead.
I was saying it the whole damn time. It's gonna live till chapter 4, that way all my other predictions don't fall out of whack.
This again?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
He even recycled the same line again.
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
He recycled all of his lines. Monomi said so, so therefore you know it's funny. Because the Deadpool.
What's going on?
Suffering salad.
Where did this thing come from?
Hey!
Space. Incidentally, Austin, are you aware that the guy who sang Space at Eurovision is currently taking part in the UK version of the X Factor? Or he was? I don't know if he's been eliminated yet.
What is the X Factor?
What?
What is the X Factor?
Like... Well, you know how there's the X Factor USA? It's the original version of that.
Hang on. A moment.
In the same way that Pop Idol is the original version of American Idol. But it's kind of the spiritual successor to that.
Yeah, but Dancing with the Stars is better than either of them.
Yeah, but Strictly Come Dancing. I don't care about any of them, to be perfectly honest. Okay, Mentals.
Shut up! You.
Another show from Simon. Really?
Well, the X Factor is like the first thing that he produced that really made him famous. So.
Is that why? Oh my god, this literally is just American Idol, isn't it?
But American Idol was based on Pop Idol, which is also one of our formats. So,
So let me get straight. You ripped off yourself so we could rip you off, so you could rip us off in the thing we ripped off from the thing we ripped you off from the thing we
at what point did we rip you off, you nipple?
You just said there was a new version of the X Factor, but it was your version, which means it goes under a different title, which means that it's copying the X Factor, which is copying your X Factor, which in itself is very similar to the thing that was copying X Factor.
There was Pop Idol, then American Idol, then the X Factor, then the X Factor USA, and then the Voice of Holland, and then the Voice, and then the Voice USA.
Damn it.
And then somewhere in there was Britain's Got Talent, which then y'all stole into America's Got Talent. And I can assure you, neither of our countries have talent.
First. Well, that's fair. Britain's Got Talent came first, really?
Yes. Yes.
Was there ever yes. Was there ever an English Idol?
Pop Idol. Hence why it didn't specify a nation, because it was the original format.
Did you allow people from everywhere?
I think so.
Ooh.
Which reminds me, like golf tournaments and tennis things, like the US Open, the French Open, they're not open! They're invitation only! Why are they called the Open?
Super!
Because at one point, the entryway doors are open. No, literally just, it's like the moment you go in, they have to open the doors for you to get inside the building. That's it.
I just conflated like 5 different things at once, so what are we talking about? Bikini-clad potato women opening automatic doors?
Titty Typhoon.
Titty Typhoon. Titty-tatoes. Potatoes. Potatoes. Ha! Potitties.
Baby Buffoon.
Hope's Peak Academy school trip. Good morning, everyone.
Laser
Well
Lagoon.
then, let's show some info.
Hang on, I'm going somewhere with this.
Are you? Are you really?
No. No, I'm not.
Expired gaming experience. I'm not sure how to interpret. Away with your poops. Yasuhiro, how's your face?
Yo.
Literally.
Huh. Damn it. Why, you? Sorry.
I thought she looked more like an apple, personally. Is that a Kade? Sounded deep enough to be a Kade.
Looked like Wendy to me. I've never once thought she looked like... Well, no. Okay, she did have a very, like, papaya-looking eggplantishness about her. But only in the first chapter. After they finally get to hold the seance, bring Mahito back.
I see. Hey. It's the truth.
See, in the first trial, there was someone in the chat who said that Nagito always tells the truth, and I feel like the fact that they're pointing that out now means that he's not. And they're also calling attention to the fact that Akane was really brave and now she's crying.
Right? Listen carefully.
People are being backwards.
There's no mistake.
Any idea what the cause would be?
Maybe they were infected. I don't know, I'm trying to work my way into the predictions from the last stream. They're infected by backwards.
Hey!
Bye.
So...
Actually,
Jeez!
So Nagito the truth teller is lying. Akane the brave is crying. Is someone doing something else that rhymes with this so we can complete the poem? But like, clearly it's reverse herpes, where it acts like regular herpes, but it makes you backwards.
Reverse.
Oh, thank you, Silver Bagel. I thought it might have been you, but I didn't want to commit to being a opinion.
And so Tess leaned in once again to whisper in Austin's ear, "Stop not allowed."
Wait.
Yes.
There's something about that picture of her crying. I'm gonna try to figure that out later, but
it's the
I'm
truth.
never gonna get a good shot of it.
Understood.
I'll have to come back later for that. Oh God.
Ibuki's acting like Taka from the previous game, but like super gullible.
You've got it wrong! Yes! That's weird. Why? Understood.
Out of context. She's hot?
Yes!
Oh my God, Tess. You did it again.
But how does that make any sense?
What?
You brought up
Emergency! Emergency!
early parts of chapter 2 that
Just a
there'd
minute.
be some form of escalation involving some kind of virus. I'm pretty sure you also said something about antitheticals. Oh God.
What's going on?
It begins.
Austin.
Tessie. Yeah?
Does this mean they're gonna be taken to the hospital and then be kept in close quarters to Mikan, and then she's gonna contract it too, and that's why she kills people?
Now then.
Wait!
Oh, that would certainly make sense now, wouldn't it?
Why did my predictions keep going dry? I mean, nothing's confirmed yet. We could hold on to hope
That's
that I may be
what you
wrong.
said. You explicitly said it'd be such a subversion if the nice one killed the mean one.
Please, shut up!
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious life energy.
Well now.
Well, that was weird. Anyway.
Well done. That's right. It's the despair disease.
Well, there we go. Straight from the horse's mouth. The motive is disease.
What the?
Actually, it's true.
Heartbeat, I am offended.
Well,
Like, in all seriousness, what would be the point of doing that, though? Okay, this seems...
What?
This seems way too convenient.
hey,
Down with the sickness. Wah.
Hey!
Well, I appreciate that, but I assure you that's not what's going on. Like, just like with the previous game, compare the length of these streams to my time spent on this game on Steam. I wouldn't put anyone through that, least of all myself.
Trust me, it'd be living hell working through this and trying to keep him in act myself. I don't act well. I think you'll find.
I appreciate your trust.
You.
See, I was thinking the other day about, like, sort of not as like a fear thing, but more of a it would severely disquiet me. Like the whole notion of an outside influence permanently changing something about yourself that makes you who you are. That's like maybe not terrifying, but like a really mortifying concept to me.
Understood.
Like,
What the?
you know,
Amazing.
the concept of like I had a dream once, and I think it was an episode of Sonic Boom, except it was a dream. And like the big thing was that Eggman had developed a gun that if it shoots you with a laser, and then if you get hit by the laser, then you just get scared of everything, and like that sort of thing. I hate that sort of thing, because like it's something that your objective self isn't afraid of, but you're showing all the symptoms of it because you've been made to.
There's a related thing to that about identity that really only dawned on me in the past couple months that freaked me the hell out when I realized it. The idea that, like, we don't actually have any control over ourselves. Like, we're the product of our environment, so it's our environment's fault if things go wrong. But then, even then, the environment isn't some vague force. The environment could literally be anything we've come across, which in itself is imperfect and influenced by everything else, etc. Ongoing chain, etc.
Impossible!
The universe is a speck of dust in the flying space of reality.
I think I'm so excited about that, I'll just stand around naked.
Anyway.
What was that exchange?
Monokuma appears!
Yes.
Good. This is good, Silver Bagel. So... this is wild. Hajime, why are you still with them?
Understood.
be really nice if Akane had more than one crying voice clip, just because it's in like every text box. It's like a strange alarm clock. Oh, the others are here as well. That's okay then.
Let me tell you this.
Maybe...
Oh, savage.
Well...
Hey!
Hey!
Oh my god, Hyoko actually said something mature. Hyoko, how's your face?
Even so. Huh.
And Chiaki, how are your boobs? Have they grown since we last spoken? Since we last spoken. And Candy Crush Soda, are you feeling delicious?
So delicious.
Damn it!
Oh, that's why you said that. Never mind.
And Gundam, you're hiding back here like a potato.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Specifically ice. And fine, Hyoko, do you have anything to add to the conversation?
Jeez!
Let me tell you.
She's being so mature! She's diseased too! She's being too sensible!
But...
Okay, never mind.
That is... Which cockroach said that? You.
This is bad.
I mean, in a sense, if they all got the despair disease, it would sort of stop mattering. It would become a non-issue.
Hey. That's wrong.
Like...
Hey!
I'd be so ready to be completely wrong, and there's just like a killing that has nothing to do with the disease that's a distraction, but I've made too many predictions that go with that being the case, so...
Huh?
Guess I'm sticking with that. That's a good question. Austin, what about you? If you're even still alive.
Jeez!
Huh?
If you got despair diseased, what would it do to you?
Hey, you!
It would turn me into a horse. It would turn me into a horse who is always alert, always awake, and actually puts out content on time. It would make me productive.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
Yeah, I like that. It would make me productive.
I'll destroy
Because I can't wallow in the lack of despair of complacency.
Jeez!
I'm still lost in thought about what it would do to me. It would give me the power to predict the past.
Huh? I don't like this.
Ooh. Or would we go like one step further, and it would make you have incorrect predictions about the past?
You know, right?
As in, like, it completely destroyed your memory. Suddenly you remember that both of your parents are half fish people.
And?
Think about that one.
Yeah.
For a hot, oozing second.
You.
Moist.
Moist. Moist.
Moist plinth.
Jeez. Hey.
Delicious.
I am sorry. Thanks.
I think.
Oh, Chiaki.
Bye!
Clearly we'll just have some tin cans on a string. Also, there's handprints on the windows.
Jeez.
Hello?
Everyone else died.
The end.
Well.
Give me a boop. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Oh, good,
Boy,
we're
you
staying in
couldn't
the
hear that.
hospital.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh, Austin. Abandoning me again.
That is my job.
Oh.
In another life.
Well, you see, the last time he abandoned me, we did a load of investigating. So I guess that's what we're doing now. Well, no, clearly we just alt-tabbed to forwards in time. Because that makes sense. I already told the story of how today I did a presentation about postmodernism in memes. And the teacher approved, and he's got a doctorate. So... The fuck?
I can't breathe.
Austin left at the worst time.
Mekon?
You're tickling me.
Good lord.
Move! I can't breathe.
No, you can't. Don't move around.
The fuck is going on?
Huh? Hajime?
Good lord. So that just happened.
Hajime!
See, I'm making mental notes of what's going on in the chat because I intend to watch the anime once I've beaten this game.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, we were spooning. You're late.
Don't tell me. Bastard!
It doesn't matter how you interpret that sentence, it's true, except it's not.
Damn it!
Much like Kyoko in the first game, there's no way he's gonna die this early on.
Damn it!
Nice one, Fuyuhiko. I'm glad you're looking. He's not going to be dead. I just realized. Is that what I think it is under the bed there?
Don't tell me. Hey, fidget!
He said fidget.
Damn it!
Is that the male piss container that they have in hospitals? Or does it just look like one? I'm trying to see if there's a Monokuma in here, and if there is, I don't see it. Okay. Nagito, you're not dead. Stop pretending to be. Stop lying about being dead. Stop lying down.
Hey!
Sweet potato soft.
Well?
Hey.
Ugu. Well, why would they release it like that?
Like...
Yes!
Like, what's the point of releasing two series that both spoil each other?
Yes!
So that no one is satisfied.
Austin, you missed boobs.
I missed.
Right.
Damn it! Always! How many?
2.
Anyway.
In the face. Literally, the moment you left, we got some Mikan boob.
Really?
Yes. And you missed it.
What was the reason for this?
Awkwardness.
Was that all it was, really? So when's she gonna get the spiteful virus and do the thing?
Oh,
damn right.
We saw this stuff down Electric Avenue earlier. Spying equipment. Wise move.
Huh.
Beep boop. Oh my god, it's Kazuichi! They invented Skype. Well, how can you watch them both at the same time? How can you properly devote your attention to one if there's another one playing at the same time?
All right.
A surveillance camera for household use. You know, as you do.
I get it. That's right.
And those we thinking you just use it to spy on the infected. Well, whatever. It's better than nothing.
Damn right.
That is clever. And I'm sure it totally won't help in solving the case that's going to happen. Oh, there you go. There's even more specificity, which I'm sure totally won't come back to bite us.
Damn right.
And again, all these details that totally won't be truth bullets at some point.
Huh?
Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem! Hopes it is now 10. Please return to your rooms and relax. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone!
Did Austin
Now
go again? I feel so sad. I've been abandoned twice.
You guys, what are you thinking? I don't like this. Unbelievable.
Oh good, we finally get to read the notice, instead of just noticing the notice. Monokuma, can I collect you? Well, boo.
In other words,
Well,
What
that's
are you
just
saying?
selfish.
unbelievable.
Jeez.
Good leaf.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Well, Fujihiko, let's go and hit the town. Stop by the Titty Typhoon. Grab a tequila. Or just go back to your room, you can do that too. Oh well. You're welcome. Sorry, just that previous message got flagged as a potential spam, so I had to change Windows and allow it in. So, you're welcome, and it's also important information for me. Anyway, Monokuma's here.
Monokuma appears!
Taiyaki! A time machine. Why? Why this?
Brought to you by Monokuma!
Why would turtles not sell but fish would? It's ridiculous.
I mean, have you heard the sales pitch for a Magikarp?
No.
Ahem. Good.
You know, I think I'm actually gonna go back and rewatch the episode of the anime. That was a good one. It's one of the very few. That wasn't banned anyway.
I keep, like, when the neon sign appears, I keep reading it as Humpback Hospital, and I know it says Jabberwock.
Damn right.
Why are we all so worried about Nagito? He's not the one worth worrying. What about Nekomaru? He's the important one. And of course there's just that display still ongoing. Let me visit the others so I could check their rooms for monocomas. Because I'm missing 2 so far. Oh! Ibuki is out of bed. Well, I see no bears in here. Alright, fine, we shall communicate.
Hello, my name is Ibuki Miyota.
He can't be dead, he's not supposed to die yet. My predictions decree thus. And I made this prediction in chapter 1, so you know it's gonna hold true.
Yes. Understood.
Dear, oh dear. I'll just not talk to Fuyuhiko because he'll just get offended that I'm dicking around and not visiting Nagito. Yep, giving that one a swerve. Akane, how are your boobs? Bananas! Oh, banana. Alas, we can't interact with them. Disappointed! Oh, Akane. Oh, Akane. Or Akane if you want to pronounce it incorrectly. Snapping a few more necks there, Austin.
Well, you just reminded me of the voice acting in the first game as they named names. Never mind.
Ah, the radiation room. That's just jiggling. Is there a monokuma inside it? No.
The name of an old video game, flash game on miniclip.com, Akane's Energizer, or something like that.
I don't know. Also, you may have to commence speaking up, just in case.
Go on.
Ah! You're welcome. You're welcome for that interaction.
Well, I feel honored. And vaguely aroused. What?
I'm genuinely surprised it's letting me bumble around into all of these rooms as well. I'm just convinced there's gonna be a hidden teddy bear here somewhere. There he is, hiding in the ceiling. Still missing one though.
I've been found.
Well, we don't need to be here yet because we don't need to be here yet. You gotta play the game to beat the game. Why don't I just click on the stairs? Why isn't it just one map? Anyway.
I was slow on the uptake. I should have jumped in with the, yeah, sounds random, right? But I, happened to forget.
Anyway, Mikan, how's it popping?
This is bad.
Well, the 2 predictions that I gave for desperate motives were disease and famine, and we've got disease now, so famine. I don't know how they do that, because they don't grow their own food. I don't know, Austin's got the book of predictions, so if I said anything else, consult him.
No one ever commits Kuroku. I consider it more fun. It's like a crossword puzzle, but edition.
Somehow I completely missed that we need to go back to the lobby, so don't mind me checking the foot. The foot. Anyway, beepity beep, it's time to talk to people.
Now then.
Do do do. Do do do. That was my approximation of the Skype theme.
Have we figured out one for Discord yet? Like a rendition of that for Discord? There we go.
Nope.
And honestly, that's all we really need.
Well, how is Hyoko going to exist if she locks herself in her room? Well, I don't know. Eggs. That's just my veiled way of saying I don't know.
You... Well...
I've given some plausible sounding predictions, and... I don't know, I'm tapped.
What?
However...
Hey, hey!
Baseball. Except that was the murder weapon last time. I don't know, maybe they'll bring back the oh, wanna use a traitor thing, which, like, came and sort of went in Chapter 1, and it's sort of not been a thing, apart from when Nagita referenced it when he was ill, and still is.
Blip. Don't fuck with me!
Oh. I hate that the spacebar just sets it to auto rather than advances it, because I mean, I didn't even mean to hit the spacebar then, but still. Yes? Oh, wait, hang on.
It is now.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Silver Bagel.
And relax. Now then, sweet dreams.
Damn it!
I mean, if my dumbass Matrix theory is true, then yes, they've just been cutting about like a dish.
Jeez,
in time.
You're pathetic.
A dish in time. Clearly that is a game that's going to be released soon. A hot dog thinking about a hot dog on a plate.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Damn right.
Take some thought.
Well, I inferred something from what you were saying, so... Clearly someone stepped in something smellful along the way. Ibuki, what are you doing existing?
Yes.
A dachshund lying down, hungry, wanting to know if its master will share some food when the cookout is
Understood.
over. There. Did it. Although I said kick out.
Why? What was any of that?
It was a hot dog thinking about a hot dog on a plate.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe I was misinterpreting, because for a minute I thought you were talking about the mastermind, and I thought, no, wait, the traitor, the one that appears in grayed out form at the end of Chapter 2, and they handle it really awkwardly in the anime. That traitor. And then I tried making connections, and... Oh, well. Yeah, okay. So I was interpreting correctly then. Oh my. Moisture. Oh my. We've been going for 2.5 hours and still nobody's died yet. It's a new record.
Yo.
A new record!
No.
Jeez.
Rate the targets!
Welcome to a bonus stage.
Jeez. Pathetic.
And then the most patronizing, well done in the world.
Honestly, I still think, what's the game with the little mings that you gotta draw bridges for them to cross? It's not Scribble Knots, it's Doodle
Jump?
Bugs? Huh?
Pony Island?
See, no, Pony Island is more sophisticated than this.
Though
that might actually be... Yeah.
There's so many murderers because they all have the body shape of the killers from the comics before they get faces. Is this going somewhere? I feel like it's going somewhere.
Hajime's gonna kill somebody.
Shady shit.
Hey!
But Pony Island, though.
Shady specifically shady vases. Like, is it just me, or are the Monokuma Theatre segments of this game so much less relevant than that the previous one, kind of? I mean, they were still kind of irreverent then as well, but still. CEs.
I'm gonna sit on the fact that you said irrelevant the first time and irreverent the second.
Oh, that was intentional, and also this again.
No, stop. You're tickling me.
Fucking hell's bells, Mikan.
Mikan, again? Hurry up and move. I can't breathe.
You stopped moving.
This is what you missed earlier, Austin, but in a different room.
Wait, hang on. No, I got nothing. I'm getting a lot out of this, but I got nothing.
Boobs and a little bit of panty shot.
It's the angle she's at, too.
But...
Oh, good. Nagito's better. Yay. Yay, we can save him. I'm sort of slowly turning into the red guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Oh, see, that always takes me a moment when someone uses that abbreviation, because like, what the hell's a schussel? But then I remember, oh, people who could be fucked using the official translation. I mean, what? Anyway, Nagito. I don't care if you live or not, but I'm obligated to see that you survive till your designated chapter of death in accordance with my predictions. So how are you doing in your hospital gown?
6, as I recall, right?
What?
You said he was gonna die in 6, right?
No, I think it was 5. Like, if this game works the same way as the previous one in terms of narrative, I don't think they'd have anyone die in the final chapter who was there from the beginning. I don't know. If they do subvert that, I would expect them to subvert it in V3 as opposed to this. The Veronicas! They're Australian. Oh, Mekan. You see, now you're weak and weary, and you're probably going to contract a disease and go killing, and now we're alone in a room with Nagito. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Love, love, peace, peace.
Man.
Well, he wants us to ship it. I will oblige.
Hey.
Well, his face is better. You're welcome. You are cetacean seaman. You are welcome. You're welcome. Yep. Called it Silver Bagel. Has Fuyuhiko just ceased? Well, who was phone? Hello from the other side. We get signal. Main screen turn on. Oh. There is indeed a noose. But why? Oh good, their hemp bag was relevant after all. Actually, why did you just sit there watching that? You could literally get out the door and book it to the venue. Go! You dumb nipple. Oh, and now it occurs to you. Goof. Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem. Hopes be good. Now then.
Well, it was in a hospital gown, and we know it's not Nagito, so that narrows it down to either Akane or Ibuki, or maybe Nekomaru, but I'm gonna go with Ibuki, because Titty Typhoon. Unless it was... I didn't notice before how the building just sort of slides in and then plops down. Unless someone else dressed up in a hospital gown, I guess. Yeah. God damn it. But like, it'd be so easy to, like, in her current state, you could just tell Ibuki, oh hey, go hang yourself, and then she would. So that would be easy to choreograph? That is long black hair. And just the fact that it says tit with 2 T's just in the background sort of ruins the seriousness of the moment. So the air is hot. Important to note, maybe. Hotel, Motel, Holiday Inn. Austin, are you still with us? I will take that as a no. Oh good, Gundam, you'll do.
What?
Yes, exactly.
I won't let you!
That's exactly my plan. Let us have a dance-off.
Could it be? Yeah!
I renounce you!
Hold it.
Chiaki, you're also here. You can vouch for me. There is a death.
You fiend.
But still. Let's... Hey.
True, Silver Bagel, true.
Leave this to me!
Like, at this point, I'm 100% convinced it's Ibuki because the hair kind of matched.
Hey, hey.
Oh.
No shit.
Well, someone doesn't have an alibi.
Perhaps.
Huh?
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, obviously. And he just lost a load of weight on the way there by being blown up by a bazooka. Anyway, back to the Titty Typhoon. Before I go in, just since we're here, away with your poo. Mikad, what is your testimony? Well, yes. Yes, exactly. Not in a good way, but yes. Thud.
Damn it!
Hey.
Well, they all reckon it is, and all the signs point to it being thus. And now it's locked for some reason.
For now.
Another entrance?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think there was another way in. Like, there was no other way in on the venue floor, and we didn't see any windows, so...
It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh yes, I forgot how the Danganronpa games are just casually sexist sometimes.
Damn right.
Goo! As opposed to go. Because there is no distinguishing when you put too many O's.
Yep.
Let's go.
Chiaki, mind your manners! Thud. Well, yep, that... Oh. "100%, baby!" 2 killings, 2 corpses, the 2 I said, the motive I said, fucking tit pickles. And I think Austin's missing all of it. Oh, it doesn't do the synthesized Danganronpa voice anymore. Disappointed!
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Oh, 2 in a row.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount
Clearly
of time
this was
has
foreshadowed by
passed,
Ibuki repeating herself the first time we went to the music venue. Well, I mean, at least we don't need to worry about her attitude anymore.
What?
Could it be?
Shut the hell up!
This is just... Yes!
How did Hiyoko get there, though? Like, all tied up, like, tied up that much. We weren't gone for that long. Didn't see her in the intervening time. How could she have got there? And tied up that much? Hmm. Well, this is interesting. Silver Bagel, if you're still here. Oh, yep, it is Ibuki. Roughly how long is the investigation phase for this trial? Also, the speakers look like Pokeballs, at least the bottom ones do. How long is the investigation phase of this? Because I might split this chapter into 3 streams rather than 2.
Damn it!
Hmm.
What's the matter?
Monokuma has no chill.
What the heck?
Like, do you reckon it would be... But is that like... That's about 1 hour, isn't it? We've already gone for 3 hours, though, so... Like, would it be worth me doing it in a separate stream?
What?
This is troubling.
Damn it!
Oh. Those two seem to have just magically recovered. Well, I mean, there was a killing, so I suppose there was no longer need for a motive, so it would just magically clear up.
No way!
Fucking hell, Monokuma. I kind of don't want to have this stream go on for 4 hours, though, because I need to go and do a thing tomorrow.
What'd you say?
Phew! Yahoo! It's the Monokuma file!
Are they both just in one file?
See
Because
ya
that would just be existential.
This cannot be.
Silence. Let me tell you this.
Damn it. Damn it!
I feel like...
What do you yearn for?
I don't mind having a shorter stream where we just do the investigation and then do the trial separately from that. Just, I feel like that's going to be a necessity as this game goes on, because, like, as it is, the chapters are longer than the first game anyway, so...
That's weird.
Hey. Yep. This is bad.
Leave it to me. Alrighties.
Well, that's nice. See? Nekomaru not definitely dead confirmed.
Damn it.
Damn right.
Well, I kind of want to theorize anyway, because, like, Hiyoko is the bit that's troubling me here, because we were here, we saw the body, and Hiyoko wasn't there. We were gone for 10 minutes, and then she was suddenly. I want to see if I could puzzle out how that happened. I could just do it by playing the game, but... yeah. Yeah, so, with that being the case, I'm going to drop a hot save here and now. Just double saving to make sure. And return to main menu. So, shout out to you, Silver Bagel, and I mean, heartbeat to other people for being here as well, but especially shout out to Silver Bagel for just, like, being here and giving advice on how to consume the anime, because I sort of was hoping to have some sort of guidance there, so much appreciated. Austin, I think, may be asleep at this point. I cannot confirm, I also cannot deny. But, yeah, thank you for watching. This has been interesting. I want to cook up some hot theories and present them while we're investigating next time. And honestly, I'm probably going to do this for all subsequent streams. Like, it's going to be one stream for the start of the chapter, one stream for the investigation, one for the trial. And the investigations are always going to be shorter than the other two. But it's just, I don't want to stream for 4 hours. It's 25 past 11 at night. But I'm enjoying the game. It's a good... But, I mean, Austin's practically asleep, if not literally asleep, if not dead. So, It's not as much fun with one person, so here's my fist. Anyway, I have been, and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. Thank you once again for watching, especially you, Silver Bagel. Shout out to you. I'm not being creepy, am I? I just want to give my thanks for being a person that exists, and shout out to Heartbeat as well. Huh. I've rambled quite enough. Thank you for tolerating me, and I'm at soap. And on that note, good evening, good night, good life, good cheese. Big jug hot cheese.